back in the day, there was a saying that went, when it rains, it pours. And basically what that meant was that when one thing started to go wrong, it all went wrong. However, now in 2024, we have a phrase that goes, when it rains, it drizzles. Drizzling is a response that men online are having towards the often misandrous things that women online tend to say about men. But let's be honest, you're both assholes.
Drizzle Drizzle means you and your friends got finessed, baby girl. All fair in love and war. You know what happens all the time. Drizzle Drizzle means you have to have better fashion than the king, baby girl. Cat's out of the bag, literally. This is a limited edition Louis Vuitton pocket square that they only made 30 of. And this shoebox here might be equal to your net worth because not only is there Louis Vuitton, there's Brioni, there's Hugo Boss, there's Etro, and there's so much more, baby girl.
The thing about Drizzle Drizzle is it was supposed to be ironic. It was supposed to be a troll of men throwing back some of the things that women have said to them. This guy is serious. He is absolutely 100% serious. He thinks that he is better than all of these women out there. Just the way that he says baby girl is disgusting.
And there's so much more, baby girl.
Okay, you have some designer pocket squares from Louis Vuitton. Cool story, bro. Ha, baby girl, your boy looking sharp. You know what else is sharp? Vintage short sword from the show Medieval Times. Yeah, how you like that? Short swords? Guys like swords, right? That's what they're into. Yeah, that'll impress boys. That'll impress boys. Short swords. I can't fucking cheat this thing.
Drizzle Drizzle means I'm keeping my wealth out of your reach like those Birkin bags. We're putting a burqa on the Bentley. You can't see it until you put a ring on that finger, baby girl. And it better be carats. If I broke those geodes up into carats, this would be $20 million of amethyst. Baby girl, get ready to spend because Mars is in retrograde. Peace, love, and drizzle. We out.
What's so disgusting about this is the fact that it's hyper materialistic and you're talking to men out there who could only dream to have a fraction of the wealth that you have. And kudos to you from everything that I've seen from your content. You were homeless and now you are rich, which is great. However, the one thing you never want to trade for your riches is your soul. And speaking of souls, it's a good thing that I don't have one. That's why you should subscribe to the channel. It's only $2.99 a month if you can afford it. If not, you are definitely giving off brokey vibes. Drizzle Drizzle.
If a woman ever asked me to pay for a date, I would spit on her face and walk out. How dare she? Yeah. How dare she ask me to pay for a date? That's her job. Part of the advice we give these men is to set up standards for yourself.
Thank you.
For example, when you go out on a date with a woman, minimum she should be spending on the first date $200. If she's not spending at least $200, I have news for you. You're not on a date. You're hanging out with a friend.
You know, it's like I always say, if she's not dropping dollars, she's not getting in this pussy. I mean, most dates happen at coffee places or restaurants. Can you imagine what $200 of McDonald's is actually like? If you're trying to date somebody who's setting a monetary criteria on what you should meet before they will date you, they're not a person that you want to be with. That is a hooker.
Swipe left immediately. I'm not a slave. High value is having my life too. That's the end of the soft guy era. This soft guy era, I'm only dating chicks who can keep up with my hefty requirements of Johnny Walker Blue.
Who gave the senior citizen access to the internet? I understand not being able to speak on camera and being comfortable of being on camera, but if you're going to make a statement and make it coherent and don't fumble your words. And if you do fumble your words, maybe run it back. Run it back. Just run it back.
I won't tolerate anything less than that. You think I expect you to pick up your dirty clothes off the floor, but you're not going to give me Johnny Walker Blue? Drizzle Drizzle, baby.
Now, I have no idea what he said. I have zero idea of what he said because it didn't sound anything like something that resembled a coherent sentence. I had to write down what he said just to try to understand it. I won't tolerate anything less than that. You think I expect you to pick up your dirty clothes off the floor, but you're not going to get me Johnny Walker Blue? Drizzle Drizzle. Bro, like, who are you talking to? Because this isn't normal, generic saying that you would say to somebody. This is specific. This is targeted. You are speaking to somebody.
In my soft guy era, I am only dating women who can at least double what I already have. So I've got a 6-bedroom, 7,000 square foot house. I am only gonna date women who have at least a 12-bedroom, 14,000 square foot house. Drizzle Drizzle.
I'm pretty sure we are seeing a living example of when corporations try to say that they are people too. If you're into your retirement age, you should probably not be trying to co-opt a movement to sell us whatever you're going to try to sell us on. Like, I'm a millennial. I'm not out here like, what's up, my Rizzards? What's risen today? Ohio skibbity toilet. Yes, I know these things, but it's not mine. Let the kids have what's theirs. It's not natural. I don't like it.
In my soft guy era, I am no longer driving a vehicle that takes 1.9 seconds to get to 60 miles an hour. I'm only going to date a woman who can provide me with a vehicle that goes 0 to 60 in 1 second, because if she really loved me, she would understand that 2 seconds to get to 60 is way too long. Drizzle Drizzle.
Sir, are you aware that you have an open container of alcohol behind the wheel of a vehicle and you are recording it to put it online for everyone to see? Originally, I thought that the people that were in your comment section calling you the CEO of Drizzle Drizzle was calling you that because you have money. No, it just turns out you're fucking stupid.
In my soft guy era, I am only going to date women who can provide me with better than what I already have. 22-way rear power adjustable seat. I'm only gonna date a woman moving forward in my soft guy era that has a 44-way rear passenger seat. More legroom. Now we got it.
Sir, are you acoustic? Because I would hate to bully somebody for their acousticism, but that's kind of the vibes you're giving off. So, you know, I might be wrong. I might need to delete this whole video. Honestly, at this point, I wouldn't be surprised if you were running for the presidency of the United States of America. This is gonna sound very harsh. You give off cuck energy, and not in a bad way, because that's a fetish and people enjoy that. But I feel like you've definitely utilized the cuck chair in the hotel.
I might expect a woman to pick up after herself, but if she really loved me, she'd understand that I love playing the cello and would buy me one that was made in France in the 1700s. Because if she doesn't, does she really love me? Probably not. Drizzle Drizzle. So yeah, Jessica, as I enter my soft guy era, I don't think I'd swipe right on you. Definitely be a left swipe. Drizzle Drizzle.
The whole reason that I'm making this video is not to shit on the guys that are doing this whole Drizzle Drizzle phase. I am a troll. I fucking love it. Do your thing, bro. But I want to point out, in situations like this where men are showing off the wealth that they've accumulated over the years, it sets a very unhealthy standard for men. Oftentimes, young men don't have a father in the home, so they go out and they look for one in the world, and they idolize these people that are rich and famous and successful because they have materialistic things. And then we as men internalize the lack of having the things that the rich people do as negative self-worth. We don't value ourselves in the same way that we should be, as if we were to be quote unquote successful in this world. The secret is you will never have enough. Whatever you have will never be enough for you because you're chasing something that nothing in this world can provide. Whatever it is, women, cars, clothes, house, material, success, none of it matters because you won't be happy because you're not happy with yourself. If you enjoy this content, let me know. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, come be a member of the petting zoo. Also, the Discord link will be down in the description. Drizzle Drizzle.